Hello students and welcome. Today we'll be discussing text structures. We want to know about improving our comprehension by understanding how text is organized. If you can figure out how the author organized the text, you will be better able to understand the author's purpose for writing. Descriptive. The author will use lots of details so you can visualize or picture what the author is describing in your head. It can be a scene, an event, a character, or even a short story. Supporting details help develop the image. Some of the signal words for descriptive are listed below. For example, in particular, such as, for instance, is a few examples of descriptive. Now, I'm going to read the paragraph at the bottom. I want you to keep in mind the questions on the top, which are, what image do you get when you read this paragraph? What does the scene look like? I want you to keep this all in mind, and I also want you to identify supporting details that will help you picture the scene. The ice cream shop around the corner from my school has the best ice cream in the city. When you first walk inside, there is a long chrome counter with matching stools extending alongside the far wall. Right where the counter stops, the booth seating begins. There are lots of old knickknacks on the wall and chrome napkin holders on all the tables. My favorite part of the shop is behind the counter glass, where they keep all of the ice cream flavors. A rainbow of delicious sugary flavors is kept cool and delicious behind the case. Here is a picture of the ice cream shop that was just read to you in the paragraph below. Sequence or process, sometimes called chronological. The author organized the text in a specific order that makes sense. This includes a sequence of events, directions, steps in a process, or a brief history. Some of the signal words for sequence or process are listed below. A couple of examples might be first, second, next, then, finally, when, whenever, soon as, presently, here, and there. Now, I would like you to get a sheet of paper, and I want you to number your paper from 1 to 5. And I want you to write the step-by-step process for making ice cream. And I've already wrote my steps, so I'll show you after I read the paragraph to you. Making ice cream is not easy. Cream and sugar have to be first mixed in a frozen container. Ingredients may be added at this point if desired. The mixture must be stirred and whipped until the cream and sugar mixture is frozen. Depending on the equipment, this may take as long as an hour. After the ice cream is prepared, it must be kept frozen until it is ready to be enjoyed. Making ice cream is difficult, but most people would agree that it is worth the trouble. So these are my steps to me making my ice cream. Step 1, I said that I was going to mix my cream and my sugar in a frozen container. Step 2, add the ingredients that you choose. Step 3, stir and whip until it's frozen. 4, waiting for an hour. And 5, keep frozen until ready to eat. Compare and contrast, a process of finding similarities and differences between two things. To compare, you tell how two things are alike. To contrast, you must state how two things are different. Here are some signal words for compare and contrast. A few of them are however, in contrast, even though, despite, each, either or, some other, or more, less than. Now, I want you to identify 2 similarities and 2 differences in the paragraph. Okay? And I want you to also turn to your partner, and each of you will choose your favorite ice cream and compare and contrast your choices. Ice cream is a delicious frozen treat that comes in many different colors and flavors. 2 of my favorite flavors are strawberry and chocolate. Though both of these flavors are delicious, strawberry may contain pieces of fruit while chocolate usually will not. Even though more chocolate ice cream is sold across the country annually than strawberry, they both taste great with milk. Some of the similarities are they both are delicious frozen treats and they both taste great with milk. The differences are strawberry ice cream has pieces of fruit in it and chocolate is a better seller than strawberry. Cause and effect shows the relationships between 2 things when one thing makes something else happen. The author will provide reasons or explanations for an event or series of events. Some signal words for cause and effect are listed below. A good example of it is the word because, since, when, whenever, thus, as a result, therefore, and hence. What causes an ice cream headache? What is the effect of an ice cream headache? Have you ever had an ice cream headache? That's when a painful sensation resonates in your head after eating something cold, usually ice cream on a hot day. This pain is produced by the dilation of a nerve center in the roof of your mouth. The nerve center is overreacting to the cold by trying to heat your brain. Ice cream headaches have turned many smiles to frowns. The cause, eating cold ice cream on a hot day. The effect is your nerve center overreacts to the cold by trying to heat your brain. And this causes pain in the nerves in the roof of your mouth. Problem and solution. It shows the development of a problem or problems and offers one or more solutions. It also may tell what actions were taken to solve a problem. It may tell what happened as a result of the action. Some signal words for problem and solution are listed below. The question, the problem, therefore, since, and in order are a couple of the examples of this. So what problem is presented in this example? And what solution is offered? Freezer burn may have wasted more ice cream than sidewalks. If you don't know, freezer burn is when ice crystals form on the surface of ice cream. These ice crystals can ruin the texture and flavor of the ice cream, but freezer burn is preventable. Since freezer burn is caused when melted ice cream is refrozen rather than eating your ice cream from the counter as it melts, scoop your ice cream into a bowl and put the container back in the fridge immediately. Doing this ought to help you keep freezer burn from ruining your favorite frozen flavors. So the problem is the taste and the texture of the ice cream can be ruined by freezer burn. The solution is returning the carton to the freezer right away so it doesn't have a chance to melt. So time for a commercial break. Let's see how many of you guys remember this scene.
It's time to say howdy to your favorite undersea peanut, Goofy Goober!
Hey, Goofy Goober. Time to play.
about it. And you know, I actually feel a little better. I don't even remember why I was sad.
Hey, it's the new Krusty Krab 2 manager. Wow, the pressure's already setting in.
No, Pat, you don't understand. I didn't get the promotion.
What? Why?
Mr. Krabs thinks I'm a kid.
What? That's insane.
I know.
Well, saying you're a kid is like saying I'm a kid.
Here's your goober meal, sir.
I'm supposed to get a toy with this? Thanks.
I'm gonna head home, Pat. The celebration's off.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm not in a goober mood.
Okay. See ya.
And here's your triple gooberberry sunrise, sir.
Yum.
Oh, triple gooberberry sunrise, huh? Well, I guess I could use one of those.
Now you're talking. Hey, waiter! We need another one over here.
There you go.
Ooh. Boy, Pat, that hit the spot. I'm feeling better already.
Yeah.
Waiter, let's get another round over here. Oh, Mr. Waiter, 2 more, please. Woo! Waiter! Oh, waiter! Waiter!
Why do I always get the nuts?